I put the cogs into the box and then I've got another load. After a while my arms will get tired and then this job will blow. But I could be replaced by a machine that does my work in half the time. But I don't know where I'd go, 'cause I prefer putting cogs into the box. Now I've got another load. Only just a few more hours and then I'm free to go. But I can't cease in questioning if I really have a home. It makes me sick to think of it, 'cause I prefer
Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe Hills. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hills. That's Joe Hills.
Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Normally, before the stream, we have a lot of setup. The way this usually works is I say, hey, here's what we're doing, here's why we're doing it. Sometimes, though, I need to start recording immediately because something bad happened and a second bad thing could happen at any time. Basically, I built a giant bomb in this tower that I designed to go off during the prank war if anybody tried to sneak in here and do a prank. And I think half of it went off, and I think the other half could go off at any time. So we need to start recording. We're turning the face camera off. Face camera off. We're going to enter in recording mode immediately so that we can go and do some what would have been underwater demolition or underwater ordnance disposal. But now it's just a thing. So, okay. Hermitcraft Season 6, Episode 120, Segment Foxtrot. We are back here in our Redstone lab beneath the Ministry of Truth. You might notice that there's this whole piece of this pillar missing, and that some of these walls here have been blown out. Well, let me tell you what. Last year, during the Hermitcraft prank war, this pillar was where I hid a whole bunch of my prank supplies. And once I knew that some of the other hermits knew it was there, I actually went ahead and I trapped the entire pillar. So if anybody went inside there, it would set off a bunch of TNT. Now, something has caused it to go off in the meantime. Nobody else was online except Tasuma, and he didn't die in the process. So I'm trying to figure out if the entire trap has been blown up by some sort of random zombie that spawned in here, or what. Yeah, well, as far as I can tell, yeah, this is the whole area that was... Yeah, so this whole thing here was full of TNT and a tripwire. And clearly it has indeed gone off. As you can see, it took out part of this wall here. Part of this wall here also gone. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to take a second and repair that damage so the ocean stops flooding into our Ministry of Truth. Going to have to repair this pillar for structural reasons. I guess at this point I can reclaim these furnaces. I left them here as part of the trap for anybody that might come through looking to see where my prank war trap stuff was. But yeah, this when this blew up, I didn't realize it was going to take out so much of these windows here. On the plus side, the reason that monsters had time to spawn up here was that I have been very busy just using those sponges from the sponge rental place that I am like 8 months behind on returning. I need to just knock out all of these walls here, because, like, I think on the other side of this one, oh, that one does still have water on the other side. Never mind. Well, either way, some of them, I've cleared out all the water. Maybe this, no, this one still has water on the other side of it, too. Okay, well, I've made some progress somewhere, I promise. It's just kind of hard to tell. Oh, here it is. So here's some of the progress. See? A lot of this used to just be underwater or behind walls. So anyway, I need to clear all this up, and then we will get back to working on our crazy roller coaster jumps, but we'll have a lot more room for it, thanks to all this space that I've cleared out. Time skip. Stop recording. Face camera back on. Okay, so I just needed to make sure that there wasn't still TNT left in the tower before we continued with this. Normally I would be recording anytime I'm doing stuff like between segments, but I was watching the Joe Fest live stream that some of my Patreon patrons put together today, and I thought, oh, I should play some Minecraft while I watch this. And so I spent a few hours just working on clearing out with sponges just a ton of space in here. Like this whole spot here was all wet before. And a lot of this as well. So, yeah, we made progress, but while I was in there, it kind of went... some sort of monster went in here and set off that tripwire. So that's no good. Welcome, Country Joker. Welcome, Jerander at Home. Welcome, Badger Spanner. Welcome, Dane Leon. Welcome, Vin Show Ken. Welcome, Plural Dust. Welcome, Twisted Lock. Welcome, Le Spooky Bois. All the way from France, I see. Welcome, Oregon 1 Copy Pasta. Welcome, Kaiju Dial. Welcome, Wandering Whales. Welcome, Hot Cocoa Cutie. Welcome, Alexander the Great. Welcome, Jade Gem, Relativistic, Jing Ten the Roo. Welcome, Donnie, Alexander the Great. Welcome, Aphotic Lucent. Welcome, Cal Ruiz. Welcome, Toby Life, who apparently is K9. Welcome, Farzy Fan, James IV, The Epic Gaming Bros, Kaylee Cordero. Welcome, It's Ya Boy, Jade. Welcome, Bianca Berry. Welcome, Donnie. Welcome, Silk Ice. Welcome, No Named Whiskey. Welcome, Sour Orange. Welcome, Delian Miner. Welcome, Peter Burns. Welcome, One Green Olive. Welcome, Dum Dum Montgum. Welcome, Andrew Raven. Welcome, Jacob Patton. Welcome, Hydrostatic. Welcome, Gillsworth. Welcome, Tyler Mike. Welcome, Zach Collins. Glad to see you all here today again for a Joe Hill stream. Face camera's working. I'm down here in slot 8. Howdy. If you guys have never seen a Joe Hill stream before, the face camera starts off in the inventory, and then every milestone we reach for fundraising, the face camera expands. Oh, okay, it's your boy J then D. Welcome. Welcome Emil Morin. Welcome Impulse Craft. Welcome Mara. Welcome King Games 995. Welcome Smith Viper 2 Panda. Welcome Sassafras Kitten. Welcome Squint. Welcome Yup the Brave. Glad to see all of y'all here. Welcome Chloe Charlie. Welcome. Also, I think I've got everybody actually. Yay! I managed to greet everybody. Now we're seeing repeated names. So, hey, thank you for the raid, Viper. Appreciate it. We are doing some building on the Hermitcraft server. So as we assess the damage over here. Oh man, this TNT, it apparently did a lot. It looks like it took out, well, dang it, that's that chunk border that I can't cross, or it lags. Welcome, Maidley. Okay, so we're gonna need white glass, white concrete powder. This thing just blew a hole in this building. Oh man, that is nuts. And then over here as well. So yeah, we're going to need white concrete powder and white glass is the two big things we needed. We don't have a ton of diamonds, so we're probably going to have to make both of those. Okay, I picked up some white concrete just walking around on the ground. So we can at least start like fixing this immediate flood problem here. Whoops, to some degree. Just doing some damage, immediate damage control here. Hey, welcome, Liara. Glad to see you today. Now, that also means that we can swing through here with some of these that I picked up, and that will entirely get rid of that entire waterfall, I hope. Great. When is PlayStation 4 going to get a good update? I don't know. I don't have a PlayStation 4 or a good update. So I'm like the last person to ask. Hey, welcome, Birdie. Have I played Pocket Edition? Yeah, I played it on my cellular telephone before. Or, as the kids would call them, they're flip phones. Because they're so flip and with their attitudes. Okay, so we are going to need to get more glass. Which we can do... The glass is not the hard part. We have sand here with us. What we don't have is bone meal. So let's go to the skeleton farm and see if there's extra bone meal. Dang it. But yeah, thank you so much to everybody who organized the stream earlier. That was very fun to watch. I popped into... I think I actually was able to hit everybody's stream. I was a little worried. I was like, I know I can stop by each one for at least 15 minutes, but I'll feel really bad if there's one person whose stream just gets skipped. Because it's like, you're appreciated too, but my schedule... So I feel like somewhere over here there's a skeleton farm, or there used to be. Yeah, here it is over here. Hey, welcome Feed the Beast Maniac. Glad to have you today. So I'm kind of curious. I'm going to be really mad if that bomb was set off by Grian with his time machine somehow. Although, he wasn't online at the time, so... But it would be really funny if he was just like, oh, I'll travel back in time and I'll mess with Joe's supplies during the prank war. But I guess that wouldn't be traveling back in time. I don't know. I guess that doesn't work at all, does it? Never mind. Yeah, it was probably just a random mob. Okay, so we've got plenty of arrows here. Ah, here we go. Bones. Bad to the bones. Bad. Can I consolidate any of this stuff? Of course not. I've just got one extra scaffold. For fun. Of course. Okay. Well, because the funny thing is, if I could actually... Let's find an empty chest and put some... Oh, actually my pants did break, so I do need pants anyway. Here, let's put some gravel and sand down here. And we'll make room. No, actually, we want the gravel and sand. We'll put the scaffolding here. And we'll put the torches here. And then we'll make all the white dye we need. And then we'll make all the white concrete powder we need, right? Do. Yay. That should be enough. It should be enough. But yeah, let's find some good pants real quick. Golden leggings. Are there any golden enchanted leggings? No, of course not. That would be too quality. Hey, there we go. Protection and unbreaking. And I can just combine those real quick. I forget what I put away. I think I put some ladders. There they are. And we'll leave that one scaffold. Consolidate my torches with my offhand. They are, I think. I'm a trend setter, not a trend follower. If everybody else is wearing diamonds and yelling yeet, I'm going to be whispering the opposite of yeet and not wearing armor. Yoink. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna put our white concrete powder over here. Oh man, my phone is making all those phone noises. Just slide it away for right now. Okay, so then we're gonna... How does this work? It's something like this. Dang it. I feel like there's a trick. Okay, yeah, the trick is you need to do it in such a way that the water... You have to do it such that you can't place the block above yourself, I think. There we go. Come back. Don't let the current take you, my beautiful block children. Oh, man. I do actually think I'm now very strongly considering doing something where I'm just gonna hire another hermit to use an anvil to put their name on leather clothing, and then I can say it's designer clothing by them. I don't know which hermit would want to do this with me. Hey, welcome, Sierra Juliet Cuber, who writes, just found out about your channel, and I'm loving it. I'm glad. I'm Joe Hills, if you've never met me. I'm down here in Slot 8. I'm a little bit boneheaded right now, but that's me. See, if I just go name the armor with Sahara or something by myself, that's not as funny as if I convince Iskall to create a clothing line. It's like, Iskall, you're a sophisticated Northern European gentleman. You know what you need? You need people thinking about you, not just when they're watching videos, but when they're wearing trousers, you know? That's why I think we need to, you know, create a line of custom leather trousers and boots, Iskall for men. Something like that. Rendog. Rendog is such a classy gentleman. That would be exceptional. He's from a different hemisphere than me twice. He's from the southern hemisphere, and I think is he actually from the eastern hemisphere? I don't know. I'm not sure where the Greenwich line falls in relation to where he's from in Africa. But Zombie Cleos, or something. That's pretty good. Doc M would also be a very sophisticated European gentleman to self-clothes. That's funny too, yeah. Hey, welcome Aviva Kitty. I already thanked everybody for their streams earlier, but you weren't here, so I'm going to thank you as well. The Prime Meridian, that's the name of it. I'm like that Greenwich Mean Line. It's not actually mean, it's just average. But you know what I mean. Average. Okay. Okay, so, now, okay, so that was half of what we needed to do was we need to get more white concrete. We also need to, make glass with which to, fix the windows. So I'm going to start cooking some glass here. I don't think we have a ton of broken windows in theory, but I haven't actually done a head count. or a dead count on the windows. So why don't we go ahead and put some of these up. We'll use some of these, though, to make white dye. Store the rest. I could have sworn I had more sand, but I guess I probably used way too much of it in that attempt to make the concrete powder, which I'm immediately regretting. Let's go see if we can recover some of that. Oh, I'm sitting here and I'm like, why am I so warm? It's only 81 degrees in here right now. You know what I forgot, you guys? Green screen tank top. I mentioned this on the stream yesterday that my green screen tank tops arrived. And I was very excited. And I say tank tops because I actually ordered 2. These are some very nice top-of-the-line tank tops. But apparently, because they were lime green, green screen green, they couldn't sell them, despite being from like a very good clothing company that makes very quality clothes. And so they had these on clearance for like $14 a piece when they'd normally be like $30 or something. And I'm not going to say the name of the fashion company because they're not paying me to. But I'm like sitting here and I'm like, why am I so warm? It's because I got these sleeves on. I mean, you can't really see them right now because we're still in small Joe mode. But yeah, later on when the camera gets bigger, remind me, unless I start having heat exhaustion first, and I might just go change myself. But taking a page out of I. Jevon's book. Yeah, I have invisible clothes. Take that, Twitch standards and practices. Okay. Hugs and Kisses Andre says, do you have an AC unit? Yes, but I have to turn it off during the recording or the live streams because it's too loud. You can't run ventilation systems while you make a professional Minecraft stream. Dang it. Okay. We are back in the Ministry of Truth, where a terrible incident has occurred and the walls and pillars have been blown out. Hey, welcome, Uzair Shakot. Welcome, Edgemondo. Welcome, Peter Burns. Welcome, Sia Zorba. Glad to see you here tonight. Welcome, Crimson23. Okay, so we've got a little bit more cooked here, just waiting for one more. Then once we get about 32, we're probably ready to go ahead and do our first pass on patching up those windows. That's my broken windows theory anyway. I'm glad I didn't just smack into the wall there. So yeah, if you want to survey the damage from out here... No, a mob blew up the Civil War trap. So, yeah, it's not too bad. But, I mean, it's definitely a giant hole in the side of the building. The only reason that I never disarmed that trap was because I didn't think I could do it safely. I was like, there's no way that I'm going to be able to go in there without accidentally blowing up the TNT anyway, so I might as well just leave it and hope nobody goes in there. Hey, welcome, Conry Shali. Mr. Classic says, how do people watch this? Oh, on their computer, on their phones. It's a multimedia experience for the whole family. How do you watch this? Plural Dust says I gotta crop one of the tops. I know, but they're so nice, I don't want to actually ruin them. What's my opinion on Optifine and why don't I use it? Hermitcraft often updates faster than Optifine, so I don't always update to Optifine right away. Hey, what is this? Looks like we have our first donation of the stream from Badger Spanner, who's donated $20. So we're going to get out our abacus here. That's 2 whole racks of beads. Boom. That is 1 milestone of face camera expansion. So if you will direct your attention down here to slot number 8. Howdy, y'all. Crow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm slightly too large for this inventory box now. Gonna go for a walk, head over this way, head over that way. Hey, I feel good. Except for, what's this? I can barely move my arms with these things, sleeves or whatever. I'm gonna put on some music and go change into that green screen tank top.
Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe Hills. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hills. That's Joe Hills.
Alrighty, so there we go. I'm all set now. Ta-da! Okay. Oh, something's caught on my hair's caught on my glasses. That's not ideal. Dang it. That's what I get for... I should have played a longer song so I wouldn't have to be frantic. Okay, so there we go. Thank you guys so much for your patience there. Oh, it's so much cooler in here. So much cooler now. It's nice. What is this behind? No, that's on that side. I'm definitely seeing some sort of shadow or something there behind me. Is that the seam of the shirt, or is that like the way the light's hitting the wall behind me? I don't know. It's hard to say sometimes with stuff like that. Okay, so this is this wall patch then. This hole's not supposed to be here either. I'm guessing that this was originally... This was stone probably back in the day. Okay, that should be most of the damage to the external walls. And then... Wait. No, that was just an entrance that I had never closed off. Whoops. Okay, so now this over here is still damaged. Oh, I always forget. There's a problem with this particular chunk boundary where it lags the first time I cross it. There we go. Once I'm in there, it's fine. So we're going to scaffold up real quick. Fix that. Rambo Nada says, what happened? So this tower had a TNT trap in it from the prank war, because that was where on camera, I made a big show of hiding all my prank supplies and stuff in there. And I was hoping somebody would come and attack it, but they didn't. And then I never actually disabled the trap because it was not really designed to be able to be safely disabled. So I just said, well, I'm never going in that pillar again. And then I never went in that pillar again. But I think a creeper or a zombie, probably a drowned or something, eventually swam up in there because I've been out here for so long clearing stuff with sponges today. I've probably spent 4 or 5 hours clearing stuff with sponges today to make more room for the roller coaster track here, which is why you can all of a sudden see down there. That didn't used to be possible. Oh, man, I probably should even just go down there now and collect some of that for repairs. We're going to need stone for repairs anyway. But yeah, this will leave us with a lot more room in here. Put the torches there to make room to grab more stone too. Hey, welcome New Jersey Coffee Junkie. Welcome Kaylora Owl. Glad to have you today. Welcome Galaxy Boy. Okay. So, of course, like, this area here is still water back there. I haven't actually cleared all of this out water-wise. I bet if I... Wait. Hold on. If I put this like this... Oh, look at that. So you see there's still some areas back here that I need to come through and sponge. But I just haven't had the time yet. It's a lot to do. But I'm getting close to the outer walls now. So, let's see here. It's probably I bet I could do that same trick right here. Hold on. Let me see. No. The trick was good until I hit the thing with the other thing. And then I flooded all that. Okay, good planning, Joe Hills. Good planning. But yeah, so the idea is I'm trying to get rid of all of this stuff. Whoa. But okay. And I need to repair that massive pillar damage. Whoops. So yeah, the original idea was that if anybody came up here to get my battle supplies and my prank war supplies, they would hit a tripwire that was right here, which would then set off an insane amount of TNT that was hidden just out of the viewing angle that you would approach the tunnel from. So, yeah, it was a good idea, but it never got used during the war, and it never went off on camera. It just went off camera, and now I gotta fix it. Also, luckily, it didn't break the lava up here. I think that goes to lava. It's safe to find out, right? Does that not go to lava? Maybe I intentionally insulated that from the lava by a few blocks because I knew of the odds. I didn't want it to blow up and have lava go everywhere. I don't know. But, like, there is lava up there. Okay. So in the very least, we were able to get this massive trap disarmed by accidentally having a mob blow it up off camera. So that's a small victory. Get that small victory bell out. Whew. Okay. So, whoa, did not want to do that. Okay, that's that repaired then. But that still leaves us with the massive project of disabling or dismantling all these walls and getting rid of all the water and doing all the sponge stuff. But at least we have extra white concrete now to fix some of the visual problems with this thing here. Okay, so let's go and store all the white concrete powder for now. Hey, welcome Space Dorito. Okay, so that is that repaired fully. Are there any other sponges that are now cooked? Well, in the very least, let's grab this dried kelp. That one's cooked. This one's cooked. Hey, welcome, silly frogs. Glad to have you today. Welcome, the Attack of the Man. Welcome, Killoi, Killoi. Okay. Cooked sponge is the best. Okay. One thing I wanted to try is using boats during part of this process. And I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not, but let's try it. We're gonna make some planks in the crafting bench. We'll make, boats I don't know when. Okay, so as you can tell, I've been taking care of a lot of this stuff. But it's not done, as the kids might say. So, what we're gonna do, here's what I'm thinking is I'll put a boat here. Oh, the boat really gets caught in the current, though, is the thing. I was like, if I put the boat here, that'll make it easier for me to control this as I go down, but it's actually kind of harder. So then I can use the boat to, okay, to suffocate in that. No, boat. So if you're in the boat, you can't get the benefit of that enchantment. It's interesting that makes it easier for you to breathe underwater. Whew, okay. Oh, man. I'm not used to playing Minecraft this much during the day, since I was playing during the stream. God, already. All my back muscles that normally would be fine 20 minutes into a stream. No, I'm 40 minutes into a stream, but still. It's like I'm definitely, I feel like I've been playing longer than I have. I did find the sponges, Susie QZ92Z. Thank you for your encouragement. I knew I could do it, if only to avoid letting you down. We're 40 minutes into the stream. Can we reach that one? No, not bad plan. Because I don't really need those there anymore. I'm gonna swing my pickaxe from side to side. I'm gonna find a boat, take a ride. Gonna swing my pickaxe from side to side. Gonna cook a sponge until it's dry. Climbing the scaffolding, thinking about holding all of the diamonds. Hey, thank you to Y11971 Alex for the $4 Canadian. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that on our abacus with 4 beads. Yay! The task is a grueling one, but I'm having lots of fun. Hitting sponges with axes, hanging with my stream crew. Okay, so I'm gonna try and jump onto that one. Nope. So, I was gonna say, it seems like these two I can reach from here, but some of them I can't reach from this set of scaffolding. Willow F, you are welcome to leave if you don't like my singing. This is a free entertainment on the internet. Okay, so... For everybody who does like my singing, let's sing a song about my good friend Cub Fan. Well, he builds around the island from modern to medieval. He's a sticky piston pusher from build height down to bedrock. He'll take you on a flight to the convex cathedral. Tell me where in these chunks is Cub Fan of the convex. Swipe your soul sand from the nether, make the village golems bubble from our redstone degree and tag. He'll be dealing abuse. I never tend to see him steal from his base to the portal. Tell me where in these chunks is Cub Fan of the convex. Tell me where in these chunks is Cub Fan of the convex. He'll go from village to void space, from end to Iscal's base, from Mumbo to Tango, Tex Fountain, and back. Then he'll ban half Hermitcrafters, run a gauntlet, jewel encrusted. Then he'll have the convex plunder and go prank Python's pots. He put the mail in malefaction when he tampered with my postbox. Tell me where in these chunks is Cub Fan of the convex. Tell me where in these chunks, where can he be? From mob spawner to far lands, from spawn via pirate land tundra to jungle, to I trade to loot you. Well, he swims beneath the seas just to sell immoral coral. He's a bubble-breathing brigand with a flair for dolphin speed. His shulker box is loaded up with maps for his mural. Tell me where in these chunks is Cub Fan of the convex. Tell me where in these chunks is Cub Fan of the convex. Tell me where in these chunks is Cub Fan of the convex. Watch your back. That song is based on Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego by Rockapella. Okay. So that's that segment sorted then. I think there's no water on the other side of this. Whoops. Well, that was fine. I didn't need those anyway. So that's a song I wrote, performed by me. Sorry, Willow F. That's what you get. That's what you get when you taunt a Joe Hills. Ooh. Okay. I've certainly watched Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. I was a child once. Okay. Is it dry on the other side of this? Yeah, it is. Great. There we go. Do a song about Mumbo using the Inspector Gadget music. That's an interesting concept. Why are these sands not falling? Are there, like, ghost blocks here? Dang it, Ghost. I don't have time for your blocks. Oh, well. Yeah. So if anyone wants the lyrics to Where in These Chunks is Cub Fan of the Convex, I'm going to post those in all 3 chats right now. Come on. Seriously? Come on, where is this? There's one of them at least here somewhere. There we go. Good enough. And there's another one up there. Thank you for the $2 from Multiple Gamers who says, go and build the second Death Star. I don't think I have the supplies to build a model of the second Death Star right now, but I will think about that for future use, as a future project. Yeah, what is this? Look at all these Latin glitches. Come on, Minecraft. You have one job, and that's to allow the propagation of brick-related or block-related updates. Come on. Oh, welcome, Pinky Bear. Hope you had a good time at your party. Stupid ghost blocks are driving me nuts. Well, Asuma and Impulse, how come when there's lag, it's always you two? Turn my base off and then turn it back on again. Yeah, that's actually looking kind of like what I'm considering doing. Everybody's like, yikes, that'd do it. Yep, I know, guys. Okay, so... Hey, welcome, Thomas P. Glad to have you today. Okay, so we're going to take some of that sand that we just reclaimed and use it to segment off more of this for ease of, what do you call it? Ease of sponging. The problem with the sponges is you can't really use them well if you don't, if you have too many source blocks in the area, they'll overwhelm the sponges, so you have to basically grid out the area. Sing a song about Cleo and Etho with the Flintstones theme. Cleo and that Etho, no one ever would put them to this music. This tune's not appropriate for them because they probably would abuse it. I don't know. I think Cleo is a pretty funny person. Etho, always making up things in new versions. I don't really know what to sing about these people, but it's not evil. Isuma at least, yay. Hey, welcome, F. Thomas. I am doing well. I'm glad you are able to join us for this Hermitcraft stream. And welcome, Potato Sue, as well. Oh yeah, I need to make sure that I can see my donations come in. Or not, no donations. That's fine. I had the song lyrics up, so I wasn't able to see updates on that, but doesn't look like I was missing anything anyway. TSD, my name stands for Team Snow Day. Or it stands for I'm gonna take my shores to the Old Town Road down. I'm gonna take my shores down to the Old Town Road. Gonna take my sponges to the watery depths. I'm gonna float like I'm good at it. Why not place the blocks from the top? It's actually slower. It's hard to believe, but it's actually slower. Because you have to wait for the blocks to fall, and then sometimes they don't fall properly because of server block lag. And then you end up just feeling like you're wasting time. See? Because of stuff like that. That's why it's quicker to just place the blocks directly, rather than to use them as a gravity feed. Everything can be an Old Town Road reference if you try enough. Or more accurately, everything can be an Old Town Road reference if you don't try at all. It's real easy. We are 52 minutes into the stream. Just so you guys know, now that my drink is empty, usually around the 1 hour mark, we'll do a hydration break. So I'm going to try and hold out for 8 minutes. I hope you guys can too. If you are in a hurry, sorry. Fairborn says, what else do you stream? Sometimes I stream myself trying to read poems really quickly. Or, song lyrics. Like... There's antimony, arsenic, aluminum, selenium, and hydrogen, and oxygen, and nitrogen, and radium, and nickel, neodymium, neptunium, germanium, and iron, americium, ruthenium, uranium, europium, zirconium, lutetium, vanadium, and lanthium, and osmium, and astatine, and rhodium, and gold protactinium, and indium, and gallium, and iodine, and thorium, and thulium, and thallium. There's yttrium, ytterbium, actinium, rubidium, and boron, gadolinium, niobium, iridium. There's strontium, and silicon, and silver, and samarium. And bismuth, bromine, lithium, beryllium, and barium. There's holmium, and helium, and hafnium, and erbium, and phosphorus, and francium, and fluorine, and terbium, and manganese, and mercury, molybdenum, and magnesium. Dysprosium, and scandium, and cerium, and cesium. And lead, praseodymium, and platinum, plutonium, palladium, promethium, potassium, polonium, and tantalum, technetium, titanium, tellurium, and cadmium, and calcium, and chromium, and curium. There's sulfur, californium, and fermium, berkelium, and also mendelevium, einsteinium, nobelium, and argon, krypton, neon, radon, xenon, zinc, and rhodium, and chlorine, carbon, cobalt, copper, tungsten, tin, and sodium. These are the only ones of which the news has come to Harvard. There may be many others, but they haven't been discovered. Da, 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 da. That was by Tom Lehrer. That's called the Element Song. Lyrics are on the same monitor. Yep. That's why you can see the light on my face. Don't have a second monitor in here. But yeah, so that's what else I stream. Oh, where else do I stream? Oh yeah, I stream on Mixer and YouTube and Twitch. Sorry, I didn't understand the question. Okay. My bad. Dang it. Somebody says that's the best Old Town Road parody I've never heard. There's antimony, arsenic, Aluminum, selenium, and hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and rhenium, and nickel, neodymium, neptunium, geranium, and iron, americium, ruthenium, uranium, europium, zirconium, lutetium, vanadium, and lanthium, and osmium, and astatine, and rhodium, and gold, protactinium, and indium, and gallium, and iodine, and thorium, and thulium, and thallium. There's yttrium, ytterbium. Guys, did that work? Was that only working for me, or was that actually working? Was that working? Did that work? Did that work? The lag is killing me. Oh, the lag is killing me. I need validation from the internet. People actually thought it worked. Okay, great. We are singing other songs to the tune of Old Town Road. I don't know. Okay. So, let's go ahead. Oh, do I have any of that white concrete powder or concrete left? Not yet. Not right now. Okay, so the way that this goes, if I remember correctly, if I can look at it and I can just build. Oh, that is. Wait, it'll only go that far? Oh, wait. Does it start building a stack and then continue? Oh my goodness, this is so cool. Wait. So it's just dropping them along there. And then as soon as it hits, once it gets to the point where it makes a stack, I guess I can go back to here. Oh, that's so neat. And then once it maxes those out, well, I can't actually see it, but wait, did it? Oh no, they're falling on the torch. Oh, that was not as good as I thought. Oh, I thought that was gonna be really cool, guys. I don't think I actually need to go all the way to the top. Dang it, what is going on here though? Why can't I actually jump up on that? Is there like an invisible block here or something? Wait, okay. What am I hitting? I don't know what I was hitting, but core concept. I'm gonna grab that. I forgot the scaffolding doesn't keep going. Oh, it's fine. We should probably eat before we starve to death. Okay, and then we can possibly just reach that one. Oh, yeah, that's why I need to do this part, because then I can't get to it otherwise. Dang it. That might have been overkill. Okay. Yeah, I've been to the Grand Ole Opry. I do live in Nashville, you guys. It is literally, like, the Ryman Auditorium is right there. The new Grand Ole Opry that they built at the Opryland Hotel and Resort or whatever is a little bit further. Come on. These blocks are killing me here. Last ones? For real? It's gonna take forever just to clean off all these surplus torches. I'm gonna log out and log back in just to see how many ghost blocks are right here. Everybody, look at what we've got here. We're gonna disconnect. We're gonna log back in. Seems like there's actually not that many. Okay, there's this one right here. And these ones right here. Great. That wasn't too bad. Hey, Fluidic Stingray, who writes, love your content. Thank you. I appreciate the kind remark. Yeah, let's make sure I can see the inbox in case any donations come in. Nope. Good. One less thing for me to worry about right now. Okay. I can get rid of the torches by pouring water on them. Thank you, Anna Galinina, who loves getting caught in the rain. She's trying to bring that here. You know, it's almost not worth it. I'm not saving time by using sand for this. I might as well just go back to using blocks. Like nether rock. Which blocks break really quickly? Scar must have joined while I was in that brief period where I was logged out. I totally didn't see him. Netherrack is a good suggestion. Okay. Slime blocks is another good suggestion. Sand and gravel. Okay. Well, I don't have any netherrack with me, but I think I have some nearby. Sandstone is all somewhere else. Hey, thank you, Garvin Dragon, for the $5. We're going to slide, whoops, 5 more beads across then. So that, as you can see, we've got 11 here and out of 20. That bottle fallen was the end of my beverage. We actually need to do a hydration break because we're on the hour and I have nothing to drink. Gonna have to fix that quickly. Okay, so BRB hydration break. Music by me and my brother Sean Hills. Here's a rhyme and geography song my brother performed that I wrote called My Destinies in Tennessee, in which I name a bunch of Pokemon and a bunch of places and I rhyme them together, and then he sings them real good. Real good.
Folks say to be the very best, you gotta travel across the land. But I'm happy here at pretty good, just out walking with my friends. So you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics events. But my destiny's here in Tennessee, my Pokedex in hand. You run your laps chasing Lickitung in Providence, and you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis.
But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokestops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need tanglers from Los Angeles. If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. Clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need Nidoqueens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on solo you, but parades need a willing crew. All those squirtles on St. Charles saw you wandering and withdrew. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Lapras from Minneapolis or Polipers from Mississippers. There's enough Weedles on Monteagle. We could evolve a swarm of Beedrill. There's enough Snubble down to Shovel. We could team Sled with Grumble. We don't need Oregon from out in Oregon or any Pikachus from up in Massachusetts. Sorry, Professor Oklahoma, we'll raid gyms in Tullahoma. Sorry, Pokecoin Palooka, we'll hatch on hikes in Chattanooga. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace.
That does break quickly. Yeah, let's use this red glazed terracotta. Hey, welcome guys, I am back. Fluidic Stingray says, just realized this song was about Pokemon. Yep, that's why we wrote it. Well, actually, I wrote the words. My brother did the composition of the the arrangement. He did the music part. Like, I had a general where I was like, sing what I think the notes would be, and he'd be like, those are not the notes that you're trying to make, but I think I know what you mean. I'll turn that into music for you. Vin Shoken says, Joe, any plans for esports tonight? Let's plan to start. If we're going to do esports, we can't do it too late because that's no good for anybody. But the problem is the stream started a little late. So I'm going to be sponge cleaning until, let's just say, part of me wants to say let's do it in 20 minutes, but that seems too soon to end the whole stream. That's the last thing we do on the stream. So, like, I was thinking I could probably stream for another hour. So, let's say in a half hour, we'll start esports. Does somebody want to volunteer to do a head count in the Patreon Discord and then find an appropriate act of a Shakespeare play that has the right number of characters? I'm draining the ocean because it's inside my building. It's not supposed to do that. Okay, New Jersey Coffee Junkie, perfect. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Webster, for the $10. That's actually going to bring us to our next face camera expansion, and we'll have $1 left over. And Webster writes, has anyone ever made a sand duplicator on Hermitcraft? Biffa had one in Season 1. I actually went and sabotaged it in my very first episode, basically. So we are going to expand Joe. Da-da-da-da. Nice, chill face camera expansion. My face camera is now the optimal size for face camera related experiences. So if anybody would like to ruin that for everybody else, now's the perfect time to do so. We are building a mini game with roller coaster elements, so I need to make a lot of room. So I'm currently making a lot of room. I missed a donation. There was another one. Oh, hey, yeah, $15 just came in from Hunter, who writes, hey, Joe, how far to the next face camera expansion? Hope this helps. So that's actually going to bring us up to 16 beads. Whoops. 16 beads here. And then looks like we also got another 20 from Garvin Dragon. So that's one more face camera expansion. So ruining the perfect face camera experience for everybody. And then we are $4 away from the next one. So we are going to expand Joe. Okay, I think that's a little bit bigger. That's an inconvenient face, as the kids might say. So let's see. If it's a half hour from now, that's going to be at like 10:10, or I guess a half hour from whenever I said it. So yeah, that's going to be at like 10:10. We'll do 10:10 Central Time. We'll do esports. Yeah, the minigame is going to go in the minigame land, but we're testing it here because I don't want to make a big mess experimenting with it. I already did do straight down in my last episode. Welcome to Morristown, Tennessee, the 22nd Doctor. What if Grian is gonna be the real 27th Doctor? Did you ever think about that? Hey, Multiple Gamer, thank you for the reminder about the second Death Star, but we don't have the materials to build it here. So, but thank you for the $2. That's gonna bring us to $18 out of our $20 milestone for the next face camera expansion. Cal Ruiz says, couldn't you use a testing world instead? Why would I do that? Then I'm not playing in Hermitcraft. It's a Hermitcraft video. It's not a testing world video. Like, that doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't work. It would be a different video. A video that I'm not making. Okay, so yeah, let's knock this wall down too. Also, if I build it in a testing world, then my Hermitcraft friends can't come help me with it if I have questions. Just like as a side note. Whereas if it's on Hermitcraft, I can have people like, If I wanted to, I could be like, hey, Scar, I've got part of this roller coaster thing working. Do you want to come test it and tell me how scared you are on a scale of 1 to 10? So we probably don't want to carry the glass right now. Let's go ahead and drop the nether bricks as well for right now. Don't need the stone at the moment. But yeah, this is all definitely giving us more space to work with. I'm wearing a green tank top, Pinky Bear. That's why you can see my arms. It's like way cooler than wearing a shirt because it's super hot because it's Tennessee. And I have to turn the air conditioning off to do recording stuff. So this whole wall here can just go. This whole wall is dead to me, basically. But I can take out even more if I drain this next part next. Whoa! I didn't see that guy. How did I not see that guy? Whatever, that's fine. I'm thinking this isn't enough blocks. Hey, thank you, Webster, for the $5. That's going to bring us to $3 past our milestone, so we're going to move 3 beads over and clear the rest. Imagine all the diamonds that could be made from a sand and gravel duplicator. Well, diamond duplication on Hermitcraft is kind of a taboo. But we have something more important to do. We need to expand Joe. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. Just hanging out here in the corner. As I am wont to do. Thank you for the donation, Webster. Jinx the Roo, you were timed out for screaming obscenities as part of a threat towards someone in all caps. That's pretty self-evident. But you've never made trouble before, so I didn't ban you. Okay. Oh, see, this is the sort of thing that they don't teach you in school. You gotta deal with this. Look at that. It's garbage. Nobody wants to deal with it. We gotta. It's just, that's our civic duty. Also, there should be a block there. Mother Russia writes, that's one magnificent face camera you have there. Thank you. Those are some magnificent protests you guys have in the streets against Putin recently. Congratulations to y'all on your confident assertions. I am optimistic. Cautiously optimistic. But welcome, Lights Camera Lego. I am doing well today. I am mostly in the process of clearing out a bunch of stuff here. Let's go ahead and put this here. Oh, there's a bunch of anti-Putin protests in Russia. So, I was commenting to Mother Russia that I think that that is a good sign that a bunch of oligarchs aren't going to be allowed to run free indefinitely. I'm not a ghost at all yet. I just happen to have transparent shirt on. Oh, you know what that is? That's shadow on the green screen back there somehow. Or something. There's some sort of fuzz there. Yeah, that is the shadow. Yeah, eventually I should get better light behind me. It's like... It's always something, you know? Korean's not online, you guys. Yeah, I'm just Joe on Mixer. Mixer.com/Joe. It's a good URL. I'm very happy with it. Yeah, most British people are not awake right now. Who's online? Me and Scar right now, but I'm not doing anything worth inviting Scar to. I'm just mining out sponges, which is not Scar's favorite activity. Yeah, it's probably faster for me to dig straight down than for me to try to use the torch trick, given the way that the ghost blocks have been working lately. Yeah, this is actually faster than using the torch trick. It is surprising and interesting. At least it's interesting to me. It probably is interesting to no one else in the same way. Barely missed the furnaces. I almost made a perfect flat up here. I just saw who was online. It's me and Scar, and then Isuma and Impulse are sleeping. They're like AFK. AFK Impulse, sleeping through some farms. AFK Impulse, how's my torso connected to my arms? Hey, thank you, Redstone Wizard, for the $2, who writes, "You and the other hermits improve lives." Thank you. Well, thank you for helping make this show possible. This is a show that I make for free for anyone who wants to enjoy it, and those who are able to support me doing that, well, that helps me pay for things for my family, which is really good. Okay. Relaxing before the bar exam this week by watching some good old Joe Hills. Thank you, Peter X, and good luck with your bar examination. Hope that goes well for you. I did play Dig Straight Down by Grian. It was the inspiration for this mini-game, which has gotten really out of hand because I need to clear out a ton of sand. But it's going to be fine. That was not an Elytra deployment. Dang it. Oh, and I forgot to bring the sponges back. They're still covered. Yeah, so the question was, you got the abacus from your birthday, correct? Kind of. Sometimes I like to buy things for myself near my birthday, and if there's anyone in my family that might want to ask me, like, Joe, did you really need to buy that? I can kind of go like, well, I didn't need to, but my birthday's coming up, and I thought it'd be nice to treat myself. I only made this to leave comments. Says, since when did Joe have facial hair? I haven't shaved for the entire month of July, basically. I stopped shaving before I went to PlayOnCon, or last time I shaved was before I went to PlayOnCon, and then I had some other time off work, and I expected when I got back to the office they'd be like, Joe, your beard looks terrible, shave it. But they let me keep it, so I'm gonna see how long that I can do that. The mini game is a press your luck roller coaster, where the roller coaster looks deadly, but if you're lucky, there might be like a slime block or something that happens at the last second that saves you from certain death. And between catastrophes, you have the opportunity to get out of the roller coaster. But the longer you ride the roller coaster, the more cool prizes you get. So It's kind of one of the... But if you die on the roller coaster, you lose all the prizes. The beard doesn't look as good in person as it does on screen. It's... Or at least it didn't at first. It takes a while. I've never actually had time to grow in a beard because of restrictions where I worked. Okay. Kyle Roundtree says, that's not a beard, it's a goat tree. Well, the best time to plant a goat tree is 20 years ago, but the second best time is today. Oh, Fire Chimp, if you want to be disappointed in me, you can, you know, do it in English. I can understand what you're saying, and it's mean. You're not being obfuscating enough. Okay. Morentoff says, Joe, you look like a young angel. Don't let anyone tell you something else. Thank you. I appreciate that. The mixer named Joe Hills is my old one. I abandoned it because the name Joe is so much better. Okay, so, well, by this point, those sponges we set cooking should be cooked. Dang it, I was so close to a perfect flat up here. Welcome, Jakes Webster. Oh, kind of in the home stretch, but it's hard to say, because with PhDs, it's kind of like, it's a lot. Okay. Hey, welcome Hugo Gomez. I am working on clearing out a bunch of water underneath this building. This building got flooded by the ocean at one point, and I need to get all that water gone. Okay, so... Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to set this scaffolding up. Well, actually, let's get rid of the stuff that's on the ground first. Let's get rid of the remaining water. Okay. New Jersey Coffee Junkie, do you have a head count and a act and scene selected yet? Because I think we're going to be getting going in about 10 minutes on our first esports endeavor of the year. Maybe not the year, but the of the summer. 4 people in almost. Okay, great. Am I one of the 4? Make sure to count me. Okay. Yeah, when I move from Nashville, I won't be Joe Hills recording in Nashville anymore. I know. I got to figure out what to do about that. Dane's still awake? That's shocking. Oh, wait, but he is using GIFs, so he must be awake. Okay. Okay, the 20-second doctor says, Joe, what kind of advice can you give about being a more interesting Minecraft YouTuber? Don't make being a Minecraft YouTuber the most important part of your life, because there's already people who have done that, who have way bigger audiences than you, and you need to make your life the best life that you can have in your situation, and then bring parts of that into what you're doing on YouTube. Whoa, that was a mistake. Did I just almost... Yep, I just flooded it. Luckily, I was able to patch it real quick by putting that there. How much longer am I recording? We've got about 10 minutes until we're going to switch over to our esports segment. Oh, that's going to stick. I didn't realize that. Wings of Fire says, what are you going to be doing in esports? Well, we're delegating that to New Jersey Coffee Junkie for right now. But if anyone wants to learn more about esports, visit my website, esportsplayers.net, where you can learn about electronic Shakespeare or random theater shows. Okay. Silk Ice, I just gave you a link to my website about esports. I made that website for people like you who have exactly that question, and you don't even want to read it. I'm answering this question in this context for your benefit, and you don't see a value to it. You see how that might be hurtful? Dang it. That's not how I wanted to do this. Okay, well. Okay, so I think we're ready now to break these two blocks. Snecky YouTube Assassin says, no joke, Hermitcraft Season 6. Yes, I've been playing on Hermitcraft since Season 1, so I see why you might be surprised that we are on Season 6 now. If you are a longtime viewer just coming back, we have made it 5 seasons since I joined the server. Welcome back. You didn't miss much. I'm just kidding. But yeah. Always glad to see folks come back. New Jersey Coffee Junkie, you're the one picking the scene with the right number of people. So if somebody wants to add on and you have a scene that accommodates an extra person, then we're set. That's no problemo. Or no probolo, as Senor Cartgage would say. I'm just going to overwhelm this. Too many source blocks? Not today. Okay, so unfortunately that eliminates all the sponges we brought with us without even getting anywhere near the elevation we intended to. Whoops. Dang it, that's not what I intended to do. We'll need this for later when we, let me take all that out. We don't know where we're moving yet. It's a whole thing. Well, we might as well just let some of these fall in there, I guess, and then swim back down and get them. Yeah, I created that esports website. That was my idea. Esportsplayers.net is my website. Korean's not on right now because it's insanely late UK time, guys. Please make Death Star 2 before the stream is over, writes Multiple Gamer. Multiple Gamer, I'm sorry, it's not in the cards for today. We just got other stuff we're building, but thank you for the $2. It's going to bring us up to 7 toward our next face camera milestone. Okay, any more down here? Come on, sponges. I don't want you despawning on me. Yeah, I came up with the idea of electronic Shakespeare or random theater shows. My brother used to do something similar, with a bunch of people in a house. What I did was I figured out how to do it without the house, which I think is a pretty novel invention. Because not everybody always has a house, right? You can read all about it on esportsplayers.net. Okay, so we've got 37 sponges that we need to try out. Hey, and when we don't, well, let's go scaffold over here. I'm gonna want to collect these sponges later anyway. Dang it. Oh, I'm out of torches. Dang it. That's unfortunate. And unfortunate. Okay, definitely gonna want to put that in there. Get that sponge. Climb back up here. Any other sponges we can hit? I saw a torch I picked up, so we're gonna put that right here. Whoa. That's fine. Yeah, we're making room to work on a mini game in our ziggurat here. It's a convoluted process. I'll admit that, but we're doing it. Okay. New Jersey Coffee Junkie says she has the scene and the players. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna collect the last of these sponges here. And we're going to go put them in the stove, and I will go stand on the esports stage. Now, normally we would do esports at the end of an episode, but since we haven't done it for a while, I think we're going to do it as an intermission in the middle of the episode. So I'm going to go hop on my esports stage, and after I put these sponges in the furnace here. So you guys all get in the voice chat room if you haven't already, and I'll be there in a minute. So we're going to split half of these here. Some of them here. Other wet sponges go in bunches right there. Okay, we're going to wander down here to our esports stage. Check this out. Hermitcraft Season 1 tour begins on the hour... Wait, oh, I need to remove that. That's no longer relevant. You guys can imagine you're in the audience. Okay, so let me open this up. Okay, it looks like not everybody's in the voice chat, though. Do we have a link to the scene either? Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to keep working. I'm going to keep mining this out until everybody is in the voice chat and there's a link to the scene that we're doing. Because I don't want to hold up the viewers who are here for the action. Okay, so anyway, where were we? We were knocking out this wall. Do I clean a knife after using it for butter? Yes. That's just good knife maintenance, I guess. Okay, so in the meantime, you can climb up here and knock out this wall. The voice chat is only for Patreon patrons. Right now, only 2 of the 4 people that are supposed to be in there are in there, though, so we're not going to get started until everybody's in. And I'll just continue, which is fine, because I've got a ton of work to do out here. Doing things like knocking down walls. See, this space is going to feel so much more open for roller coaster development. Kenneth Ziegler, you can do whatever you want. It's your life, man. Okay, New Jersey Coffee Junkie, if it's a Shakespeare scene, MIT, on the esports website, we link to the MIT Complete Works of William Shakespeare. What is, oh, dang it, that link is broken. I need to fix that link. There's, so just let me know which act and scene inside of there. No worries. I need to fix that. If I'm using my disappointed voice, it's because I realized that I have a broken link on the website to that, and I need to fix it. I am not disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in myself, because I realized that link was broken like 6 months ago, and I thought that I had fixed it, and apparently I have not, which is my fault. And I don't know how I messed that up. That's the problem with having so much on my plate. It's like easy for little things like that to slip through. Hey, welcome, Morning Gaming. Whoa, somebody's hitting me with the trident. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Okay. Let's go get my body stuff back. Can I even get back there? Think so. Parkour! That was some of it. Now let's get up here before the guy shoots me. Get my inventory going. Wow, that was actually almost all of it. Shockingly. Where was that drowned, though? So some of it definitely dropped. Okay, hold on, guys. I gotta get my inventory back before I can, do this esports thing. Where is he? Did he just die? He's like, I'm gonna kill you and then die of embarrassment? Okay, my inventory was almost full, so actually that would be everything. Okay, cool. Well, let's get out of here before we are killed again. And back to the stage, where we are now setting up for esports. Howdy, y'all. You guys hear me?
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
Okay, so I see we're doing Taming of the Shrew, Act 4, Scene 5. We have Petruchio, Katharina, Hortensio, and servants initially, and then Vincentio arrives. So that is 4, it looks like. So are we good with that?
Okay, will we have like the highlighted text thing?
No, that's not working right now. That was part of why we
Okay.
have not been doing that, is because I need to work on that code. And so we're just using the basic link that New Jersey Coffee Junkie assigned. Okay, so
All right.
Vincentio arrives last, so we're going to assign that to New Jersey Coffee Junkie, who is having mic issues, to avoid holding up the whole stream. Sorry, NJ.
I mean, it's Vincentio.
What? Oh, yeah, but Vin is here right now, so Vin can play Hortensio, or Hortensio-ken.
All right.
So, Dane, you are going to be Petruchio, and I will be Katharina, I suppose. NJ, are you going to be able to join us at all? Is your mic completely out? She's messing with her mic. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get started. If anybody has never seen one of these before, the goal
Hello?
is... There's NJ.
Hi,
Great.
NJ.
NJ, you're going to be
Yes.
Vincencio.
That sounds great.
Great. If you've never seen this here before, guys, the point of this is to make people feel less uncomfortable about reading Shakespeare with their friends, hanging out, just reading plays for fun. None of us have seen this, we didn't prepare for this. We didn't pick our roles in advance. We're just going to try our best to read a play, or one scene of a play, very briefly, out loud, for your enjoyment and our embarrassment. So, let's see. Dane, I believe you have the first line. Action.
Come on, in God's name, once more toward our fathers. Good Lord, how bright and goodly shines the moon!
The moon? The sun. It is not moonlight now.
I say it is the moon that shines so bright.
I know it is the sun that shines so bright.
Now, by my mother's son, and that's myself, it shall be moon or star or what I list, or ere I journey to your father's house. Go on and fetch our horses back again. Evermore crossed and crossed, nothing but cross.
Say as he says, or we shall never go.
Forward, I pray, since we have come so far, be it moon or sun or what you please, and if you please to call it a rush candle, henceforth I vow, it shall be so for me.
I say it is the moon.
I know it is the moon.
Nay, then you lie. It is the blessed sun.
Then God be blessed, it is the blessed sun, the sun, but sun is not, when you say it is not, and the moon changes even as your mind. What you will have it named, even that it is, and so it shall be, so, for Katharina.
Petruchio, go thy ways. The field is won.
Well, forward, forward, thus the ball should run, and not unluckily against the bias, but soft, company is coming here.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Good mo-
I need to do the stage directions with my Norwegian death metal voice. Enter Vincentio. Petruchio now speaks to Vincentio.
Good morrow, gentle mistress. Where away? Tell me, sweet Kate, and tell me truly too, hast thou beheld a fresher gentlewoman? Such war of white and red within her cheeks, what stars do spangle heaven with such beauty, as those two eyes become that heavenly face? Fair lovely maid, once more good day to thee. Sweet Kate, embrace her for her beauty's sake.
I will make the man mad to make a woman of him.
Young budding virgin, fair and fresh and sweet, whither away, or where is thy abode? Happy the parents of so fair a child, happier the man whom favorable stars allot thee for his lovely bedfellow.
Why, how now, Kate? I hope thou art not mad. This is a man, old, wrinkled, faded, withered, and not a maiden, as thou sayest he is.
Pardon, old father, my mistaking eyes, that have been so bedazzled with the sun, that everything I look on seemeth green. Now I perceive thou art a reverend father. Pardon, I pray thee, for my mad mistaken.
Do good, old grandsire, and withal make known which way thou travellest. If along with us, we shall be joyful of thy company.
Fair sir, and you, my merry mistress, that with your strange encounter much amazed me. My name is called Vincencio, my dwelling Pisa, and bound I am to Padua. There to visit
What is his name?
Vincencio, good gentle sir.
Happily we met, the happier for thy son, and now by law, as well as by reverend age, I may entitle thee my loving father, the sister to my wife, this gentlewoman, the son by this hath married. Wonder not, nor be grieved, she is of good esteem, her dowry wealthy, and of worthy birth. Besides, so qualified as may be beseem, the spouse of any noble gentleman. Let me embrace with old Vincentio, and wander we to see thy honest son, who will of thy arrival be full joyous.
Is it true, or else is it your pleasure, like pleasant travelers, to break a jest upon the company you overtake?
I do assure thee, father, so it is.
Come, go along and see the truth hereof, for our first merriment hath made thee jealous.
Exeunt all but Hortensio.
Exunt all but Hortensio.
Oh, sorry, I forgot
No.
to push to talk when I did that.
Well, Petruchio, this has been me in heart. Have to my widow, and if she be froward, then hast thou taught Hortensio to be untoward. Exit.
Exit. Thank you very much to our wonderful players. Tonight we were joined by New Jersey Coffee Junkie, Dane Leon, and Vin Shoken. Once again, this is eSports, which you can find at esportsplayers.net. The whole point of that is, once again, anybody can just pick up a play and start reading. Get your friends around and just say, hey, we're going to do something silly. We're going to enjoy a little bit of culture for a change. Because, like, all these Joe Hills videos are arguably not culture. But we do them anyway. Anyway, so, yeah, thank you guys so much again. I'm going to continue. Normally we would do esports at the end of the video, but we actually have a lot to do tonight. So I think we're going to go right back into Minecraft. You guys want to say goodbye real quick, and I'm going to keep recording or streaming? Never mind, I think they all fled the room already. So we're going to go ahead and close Discord. But thank you again to Dane, Leon, Vin Shoken, and New Jersey Coffee Junkie for being our fellow players this evening on the esports stage. Good job, one and all. And thank you for kind comments in... Hey, welcome, Dalton Waters. We were just doing our esports segment. Electronic Shakespeare or random theater shows. Okay. Les Spooky Boy says, I am so glad I stayed up for this. I'm glad you stayed up too. Lights Camera Lego says, and that's the Joe Hills difference. Yep. When we're cooking sponges, we're making culture at the same time. Okay, I made this jump once. I know I can do it again. Whew. Great. And now we just got to be careful for any Wolfenstein 3Ds or whatever that are down here, waiting to make a mess of us. And, oh yeah, I didn't bring a ton of extra torches. So that might be an issue later. But that's a problem for later, not a problem for now. Whoa, that is a terrifying noise for now. And a problem for later, possibly. Let's just kind of spam these sponges until we get all of these source blocks. A lot of lag with this thunderstorm occurring. Scar, please go to sleep. Scar logged out. Oh no, it's just me here getting... Thank you, weird eyeball thing that makes light happen. I can't see anything. This is terrifying. Dang it, sponge. Okay, so several of our sponges are now submerged. I probably need to wall off this back segment here, realistically. Oh no. Let's just get up here and see how much progress we actually made. Almost none on that side. Is this storm directly outside? Is that a slime block? No, what is it? Okay. Okay. Wait, that's a skeletal rider directly right there. That's 2 skeletal riders directly right there. John Monty says, next face camera expansion, would you lower the opacity too? Well, we are only $7 toward our next face camera expansion. Let me check and see if any, no PayPal donations have come in during the esports segment. I'm not properly equipped to go fight a bunch of thunder, skeleton horsemen. Like, that's just not a good idea for me right now. So I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna accept my limitations. And not be ashamed of them. That's just trying to suck up the water there, but it can't keep up. That's interesting. And that was the end of the sponges. We're gonna go ahead and put some scaffolding in here. Just so that doesn't flood by accident. Then I guess we'll recover what sponges we might yet recover. Oh, this lack of light is driving me mad. I guess I could put more sea pickles on the ground, but that's not like the same as having lights up here. Okay, so now at least when I'm above the water and I look down, the water doesn't look completely unlit. Okay. Okay. Dang it. The way the water is, it makes it kind of awkward to stand on some of this stuff. Some of these sponges aren't even wet. I don't know if dropping them as a entity soaks them. No, it doesn't. Oh no. Dang it, there goes my scaffold. That's fine. Wasn't being particularly useful anyway. Okay. I need to get up over to this side somehow. So we're going to get that scaffolding out. And we're going to find a place directly below this one. Whoops, dang it. Great. Okay. Hey, it looks like we got a donation as well. Let's go ahead and pull that up. Whoops. No, don't archive that conversation. Put it back in the inbox. Let me read it. Hey, it looks like we got $10 from Jacob. Thank you, Jacob. That's going to bring us up to a total of $17 toward our next face camera expansion. Gonna have to build a separate scaffold over that way. Well, we appreciate it, Jacob. I appreciate it. Okay. How many dry ones do we have? Somehow we have 12 dry sponges out of that. Probably because I was spamming them pretty hard. Yeah, I'm still spamming them. What can you do? Oh, they're just pouring back in, though. Getting overwhelmed. That's unfortunate. Where did that one go? Did it go into my inventory? I didn't hear a collection noise. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Well, I mean, we cleaned out a lot of this anyway. D-Lo Games says, why is your face camera so big? Because every time people donate $20, the face camera grows. We have a abacus I use to keep track of our milestones. As you can see, we have $17 here toward the next face camera expansion. Dang it, there's some floating right there. That seemed like it moved an entity around that I didn't see before. And I have 3 new followers on Tumblr. I get all these new followers on Tumblr all of a sudden. I've been on Tumblr for like 8 years or something insane, and all of a sudden, last few days I'm getting like 1 million followers. Okay. Have a good night, Anna. Okay. Hey, Scar's back. That's good. Seems like breaking those is actually a bad idea because it's letting the water circulate back here further faster. Which was not my initial intent. So we're definitely going to want those. Hey, it looks like we have another donation that just came in. $3 from Jacob Webster, who writes, "Cheers from Southern Virginia. Just had to get that next face camera expansion." So yeah, we're going to get that abacus out. Boom. That is 20 on the nose. On my nose. So, we are going to... Actually, at this point, this is normally a face camera expansion where we begin modifying the opacity. So we are going to recognize the thin veil between the ethereal plane and the material world. We are going to enter Ghost. Oh no, that should not modify that slider. That slider's important. And so now we are at about 90% opacity. And we're going to expand Ghost. Except it's more dramatic if instead of going a little bit, I go, "Whoa, I'm a ghost. I hope you don't have a heart condition because I'm terrifying." And then, yeah. Ta-da-da. Enter the Ghost. Okay. Jacob Webster says this is too entertaining. I'm glad. That's what I want. I want people to be like, this is an unhealthy amount of entertainment. I'm not sure. Do I need a prescription for this? I don't know. It seems like kind of a lot, though. Okay, so we got water coming in from the seafloor here. That is a no-go. We do not want that. That outside water. Be gone. Okay. So we've got 3 more normal sponges here, and I think that we could probably use those to clear up some of this back corner at least. Maybe not. Dang it. No, there's just too many source blocks in this one sector here. We're gonna need to clear out. So, okay, how many... We've picked up 41 wet sponges. That's a lot of the ones we brought, but realistically, we should... Oops. Let's try to bring as many back up to the smelter as we can. Hey, welcome, Angela Frogman. Glad to have you today. Okay, so that's a good time to go swim around now and try and pick up all the ones we might have dropped. Feel like I knocked out more than the ones I picked up. Yeah, okay, there's 3 of them in a cluster right here and 3 of them in a cluster right here. Is that all of them? Hey, Herbert, we are draining the ocean where it intersects our ziggurat here. Okay, so let's go ahead. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get out. Wait, yes I can. Oh, I forgot about that part. Dang it. Just stand here for a while. Oh yeah, I forgot about that part too. Woo. That was the perfect furnace jump, almost. Almost the perfect furnace jump. Okay, so we're going to cook all these wet sponges real quick. No, the ziggurat is the Ministry of Truth. This is part... I'll go ahead and fly around it. Oh, good. There are 4 skeletal horsemen there. Of whatever type of apocalypse you would like. They were over here before, and now they've made their way partway around the building to my entrance. Super. Oops. So we're gonna go ahead and hang out on the roof here. So yeah, the Ministry of Truth is a ziggurat, which is a tiered pyramid. A tiered pyramid. Hey, welcome, Zach Lee. So, yeah. Basically, where the ziggurat goes under the water, which is down in here. Whoa! There are a bunch of skeletal archers under the water there. It's not a good place for my body. So, yeah, we're gonna leave. We're gonna go back underground where it's safe. Dang it, he's right by the door. He can't get in though, because he's on a horse. And because I'm blocking. Is he drowning now? What's making that? He shouldn't be getting killed by sunlight when it's raining. Yep. Yeah, we fixed the damage to the pillar and stuff now, so we are mostly just doing water removal at this point. Okay. So this is our start of our testing thing for our roller coaster, but we need more room for it, so I've been clearing out all this. You can place down wet sponges in the nether to instantly dry them. It would probably take me longer to mine them back and to go to and from the nether than it takes me with my current method. Okay, it's 10:39 right now. So... Oh, that was the other thing I was going to get. I was going to go get normal torches so we don't have mobs spawn in here. Yeah, Hermitcraft is an invite-only server, and I do not control the invites. Electric Dan says, can you sing us a song? Well, the thing is, I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing, and it's not going well because of this lag and stuff. Okay, so... Oh, we did have 2 torches, but that's clearly not enough. And nether bricks are not the same thing as coal blocks. I don't want to use the glowstone here. Let's go recover some coal from earlier. Hey, welcome Doug Phantom 9. Glad to see you today. So here we are going to go ahead and just turn these coals into torches. Real easy. Probably that's the one we need least right now. Oh, apparently it is pronounced Angela. Okay, sorry, I wasn't sure. With a last name like Frogman, I thought you might be from Germany, like Angela Merkel. But apparently that is not the case. So that was a silly thing for me to guess. Electric Dan says, I like how your face cam is taking up almost half of our screens. Well, you know, that's like classic cinematic framing. Like, I don't know if you guys have studied Hitchcock, but that's how almost all of his shots work. Like, this is just what people are comfortable with. You gotta make your audience comfortable in this business. Judith Suarez says, oh, no. Wait. That's not what Judith Suarez says. That's me panicking because I accidentally poked a hole in the ocean. Judith Suarez says, is the beard permanent? It looks good. Thank you, Judith. I didn't originally plan for it to be, but apparently it might be. This is the first time I've gotten it past like a few days old before shaving it. And it turned out better than I thought it was going to. And I've gotten fewer complaints than anticipated. Okay, so as you can see, this whole place is kind of coming together. It's a lot, but I mean, it's good. Okay, okay, so yeah, the scaffolds. So if I want to put scaffolds here, the trick is I got to go like this until I get enough on the ground. I can go like that. And then I can cut across here. And I was going to say, is that water on the other side? No, that's good. Okay. Hey, welcome, Liquid Glow. Okay. Alice says the beard is cute. Well, thank you, Alice. I appreciate it. Okay, so this wall here then can also go. But I'm not sure if I can, how much further I can take that. Oh, further than I thought. Great. That's where that's the extent of it, though. Yeah, exactly. This is my green tank top. I bought it for myself with some of my birthday money. I was like, I do what I want. Oh, I probably shouldn't mind that too far because I'm going to hit that water. Okay, so now that I'm down here, it's easy for me to kind of better appreciate some of this. Okay, those are fishies. Just making sure they're not like trident throwing monsters. Okay, so with all this in mind, looking at how we're gonna move forward here, we're gonna put some torches up there just to make things easier. Now it's clear that you gotta use water where the highest watermark is, where the sponge is. You gotta put them where the highest watermark is. So we're gonna have sponges kind of. Dang it! Where did that guy come from? I thought this area was lit now. If I hit him, he might start socially spawning guys with tridents, which I don't have time for. I don't have time for a lot of this. Oh, man. Okay, so we're gonna go back this way now to here, and we're gonna absorb a bunch of this water without getting that guy. Okay, so hey, welcome Techie Osprey. I'm glad you appreciate the face cam. I worked hard on it. It's my face. Okay, so we're gonna, now that we're up here, we're gonna try and hit him without worrying about the social spawning mechanic quite as much. I thought that all that down there I'd lit up with those, what do you call them? Well, we're making progress. I mean, this wall here, we couldn't have this low before. How long have you been streaming? 2 hours and 20 minutes. We did a brief intermission to do Shakespeare. Yeah, put sea pickles down there. Whoa, did not mean to mine that out. That was a mistake. Rookie mistake. Okay. So, I'm going to need to make room in my inventory before we continue. Let's go ahead and dump off some of this kelp to cook. Dang it, that is not a good way to walk or land. Yeah, I'm clearing out the water to make room for the coaster redstone. Okay, so we're going to put some kelp in here, because we can use the kelp to make fuel for other future cook-ins, as you can see. And then we can actually save some of the coal for torches at that point. So let's go ahead and make those torches. 1049. See, hello, skeleton. You're way too close to me. If I get close enough, is he already triggered the lightning? Or if I get close enough, will it trigger the lightning now? I don't actually know. Man, we have a lot of this stuff here. We have so much stuff. It's not good. Okay. I've been playing Minecraft since, like, the week before the Halloween update. But I've been playing on YouTube since, like, June of 2011. Actually, I want those. I don't necessarily need the sign, or the ladders, or the boat. I want the scaffold. Don't need the second boat, don't need the ink. Okay. I could toss some of that junk down the memory hole. That is literally what they are for, but I don't wanna. I wanna remember. Dang it. Well, that's not how I'm supposed to do that. Do I still have the sea pickles though? Yeah, let's quickly light this up better so we don't have any more zombies showing up on us. Trying to figure out where it was dark enough that he spawned anyway. Because, like, it's pretty bright all throughout down here. Whoops. Oh, that's interesting. They only work under source blocks. So we're actually having some weird Latin problems here. Ooh. Okay. Well, guys, I gotta say, it is almost 11 o'clock. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours now. It feels like it's time for me to call it a night. Let me check if Scar is streaming real quick. No, doesn't look to be the case. Let's see. Hey, Manta Ray is making music. He's the guy who did our Assume Be Void song. Let's go ahead and raid Manta Ray. So go ahead and say, howdy y'all, Joe Hills raid here when you get there. He's playing some music. He's a great musician. He has worked with me on projects before, and I'm looking forward to working with him again. So, until next time, stream, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. And then go raid Manta. Say, howdy y'all, Joe Hills raid here.